Good morning and welcome to my channel. This is Oliver coming to you from Youghal by the Sea in Ireland over in Europe, and I have another puzzle for you today. It is from the Guardian newspaper, rated as medium, and in this series I just take different ones from the different papers, right from medium up to diabolical depending on what's coming out on the day. So today is what I would term a beginner's one. Now I'll give you a link up there to an alternative way of doing beginners type puzzles. I'm going to do this using Duncan's Sudoku solver. The other one is Sven's Sudoku pad. So have a look at that link if you want to go that way. Let me just set this up right. There we go. We're ready now. I find that the easiest thing to do is just throw caution to the winds and fill up all possibilities. I know if you're doing it with pen and paper, this is probably the hardest way to do it, but with this software it's very easy to do it. You just hit pause and it fills them all up, and then I just go from there, and I find this quite relaxing, especially on these ones here, which are fairly straightforward. So if you want to join along, feel free. So there was a 9 free there, and all you do then is just get rid of all the impossibles now, because if there's a 9 there, then you can't have any other 9s on this column, on this row, or in this house. And I'll put a link up there to a tutorial on impossibles, and this is a unique. Actually, you know what, I'll put a link up there for uniques as well while I'm at it. So these just starts you off, and usually you find these are fairly straightforward. It doesn't tax the brain too much, and that's all I want today. I'm just back from a swim, by the way. I was out in the sea and there was an enormous crowd there. Well, there is for winter. There was over 20 there. It was great fun. I would recommend it now to anybody who wants to wake up in the morning. A bit of a sea swim. Now, see the way I'm making these bold? That's just, I won't forget them later on, because I do have a habit of forgetting things. Now, I just noticed another thing here. There's a 1-4 and a 1-4. Now, that's a pair. It means that the 1 or the 4 has to be here or here. It can't be anywhere else in this house, which means we can't have a 1 or a 4 here. Now, I'll put a link up there as well to a tutorial on pairs. Oh, there'll be lots of tutorials going up there. If you so, I'll go over here and we'll do the 6. Ivre sé a scéilge. 6. No 6 is down there. And the thing is to just try and remember and do everything. It's when you forget something that it comes back and bites you, and you know where later on. So just take your time and work your way through it. There's going to be a 7 there now. That's nice. You find that most of these are very straightforward to do. There's no trickery or wizardry or magic involved. And it's just a nice relaxing way to spend a couple of hours. Well, I hope it's not going to be a couple of hours now this morning, because I have to go into Cork and buy myself a swim hat, a thermal swim hat, because my head was frozen this morning. And that was not good. Now 3, there we go. Stop talking and concentrate. And is that all we have on this? Oh, there's another 3 here. Giving us a 2. No 2s there, no 2s there, no 2s there, no 2s here at all. And there was a 5 up here. I thought we'd run out. Because when you run out, you then have to start scratching the head and working out, well, what am I going to do next? What trick do I need to know to finish this off? And so far, there's been no tricks involved. It's just, that's 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. No, thought we'd have something there. 8. And sometimes what happens to me is I put in something incorrectly by accident and it just happens to work. So always do a check on that to make sure that your logic is correct. And that leaves, there'll be an 8 there soon. Any other 4s in here? There'll be a couple of them. We have an 8, 9, so when this comes out, that'll be a 9 over there. I find that this is a handy bit of software for doing it this way anyway. I like it. Sven's is good as well if you're a novice beginner. There's links down below, by the way, to all these softwares if I can remember where I was. Oh god, I hope you like these things. I'm just trying to do different ones from all around the world, different newspapers that I've come across, and I'm finding that The Guardian and The Telegraph by and large seem to do nice ones. So there's a 3/8 pair there. Now that means you can't have a 3 or 8. Since there's going to be a 3 or an 8 here and a 3 or an 8 here, we can't have 3 or 8 anywhere else in this house. So we can get rid of 3s. They're very handy, very powerful. And let's give ourselves a 9 here. And rush over and get rid of that one and that one. And they're all the 9s we can get rid of. Okay, we'll come down and use this one. There are no 9s in here. And there's only the 1 9 up there. And have I got to the stage now where I have to start thinking? And nearly. There's a 1 4 there and a 1 4 here. Which means again, you can't have any 1s or 4s anywhere else. And that gives us an 8 here. And an 8 here. Giving us a 9. I think we must have nearly all the 9s done at this stage. Let's see, we have we? I spy another little pair here. 1 5 1 5. Get rid of that, giving us an 8. I love those pairs. There's another pair there. And an 8 here. What I think about it, I'm going to do this pair here, which will affect both the house and the column. That's a 7 and 4 5. Look at that. If you didn't know what pairs were, wouldn't you be fairly stuck now at this stage? So have a look at those tutorials. There's some good things in them. 7 gone. No more 7s up there. And over here. We do the 6. No 6s there. And a couple of 6s up here. What do we have up here? Another pair. A pair of what says you? Well, that can get rid of my 5 there, giving me the 3. But I'm going to come up and do this 1 while I can see it. And over there. This is. I look upon this as probably the lazy way of doing things. But if you're a novice, a beginner, and you're more interested in getting things finished and have a sense of accomplishment, so whatever, you should enjoy this. It shouldn't be hard work. At least I don't think it should anyway. And where am I going to next now? What have I missed? Well, there's 2 things I've just noticed. Okay, we have the 5 here, but I was just looking at this column here. That's why you want to keep checking them. There's only 1 9 left. That's unique now. So there's that 9 there to go in. It don't do anything anywhere else. But where's the other one? The 5. Do the 5. There's a 7 there. And there's going to be a 4 there. So we'll take, and a 5 goes there. So we'll do that one first. That gives me a 4. I get rid of these. Get rid of that 4. And that'll give me a 5. No 5s there. No 5s anywhere else. So we go up to our 7. Right. I'll get rid of a few things for us now. Give us a 1 again. There's always something sitting down there waiting to help us along our way. 3 6 3 6. No 3 6s down here. And 1 2. This looks a bit wrong here. There's too many. We'll come back to that one. Where was it? The 1. Okay. Get rid of that 1. 1 1. And gave me a 4. Let's get rid of that one. I'll take this one while I'm here. Oh, it's just falling apart now, isn't it? we have everything. I would say it'll just fall into our laps. Where was the other one? We had a 4 here. Get rid of that one. And that one there. Give me a 1. No one's up at the top. That's fair enough. 7-5 pair, which I would expect. And just in here, there's only the 1 3 here, so that's a 3. And where's the another one? Ah, yeah, here, the 5. And that 5 means that has to be 7. That 7 means that has to be a 5. That 5 means this one has to be a 1. And the 5 there means this one has to be a 4. And that 4 means this one has to be a 5. Now that 4 gets rid of that 4. And that 4 giving me an 8. Give me a 1. And that 1 gives me a 4 here. And that 4 must give me a 7. And that should get rid of a load of things up here. The 4 there will cause this to be an 8. The 8, get rid of that, but it means that this one will have to be a 6. Get rid of that. 4 7 pair now. So the way you do it is, if you have a pair going on the rows, then you'll be able to sort it out by looking at the columns. So a 4 7, one of those will be wrong. There's a 4 here, so that must be a 7. 7 caused that one to be a 4. Now we have a pair in a column. What did I say? A column here. But I just noticed here right beside me, 6. There's the 6, so that one has to be a 3. And if that's a 3, that has to be an 8. An 8 there means this one has to be a 3. And would you believe it, if that's a 3, well, this one has to be, I think it's going to be a 6. Well, there you go. That's it done. It was fairly straightforward. Hope you enjoyed it. And look, there's links down below to a whole lot of other playlists of general puzzles and advanced puzzles and diabolical puzzles, depending on what level you're at. Most important thing is just enjoy it. Often enjoy it. If you like the channel, subscribe. If you liked this video, well, thumbs up, I'd appreciate that. Keeps me going. And that's it until tomorrow. We'll see what's available in the newspapers tomorrow and other Sudoku puzzles. Till then, slán tamil. Cheerio.